Hello, my name is Faith Gernhardt. I'm a fiber arts enthusiast. Now that we've finished round 1, let's look at round 2. And here I did find a couple of places where I felt that there was an error in the written instructions. The chart made all the difference for me in terms of understanding. So we're going to start with a ring of 6 double stitches, a picot, 6 double stitches, and then join to the first picot of any chain from round 1. 6 double stitches, picot, 6 double stitches, close the ring, reverse our work. Then we're going to start the repeat section. Chain of 4 sets of 4 double stitches with 3 picots, reverse the work. Then make a ring of 6 double stitches, join to the last picot of the previous ring, 6 double stitches, join to the next picot on the chain of round 1, 6 double stitches, picot, 6 double stitches, close the ring, do not reverse. So that means that our pattern thread is going to stay a pattern thread. It'll stay on the top. We'll pick up our chain and we'll chain 8 double stitches, reverse the work, so the core becomes the pattern, make a large ring, that is 8 double stitches, and then 4 sets of 3 double stitches between picots, a last picot and 8 double stitches, close that ring, reverse the work, do a chain of 8 double stitches, do not reverse our work. At this point, we've made 2 rings that are joined to the first chain of the 6 chains that are on round 1. So we're doing rings in pairs. And we start the first ring of the pair with 6 double stitches, join to the last picot of the previous ring, 6 double stitches, join to the next picot on the chain of round 1, 6 double stitches, picot, 6 double stitches, close, reverse your work. And then we repeat this section with 2 rings in the set. Once we've done that 4 more times, at that point, we've made a total of 11 rings. And we're going to make our last ring. So we make a chain of 4 sets of 4 double stitches with 3 picots, reverse our work, make a ring of 6, joining to the last picot of the previous ring, 6, join to the remaining picot of round 1, 6, join to the first picot of the first ring made, 6 double stitches, close the ring, do not reverse, and we do our last point on the start. Chain 8 double stitches, make the large ring, reverse our work, chain 8 double stitches, and then we join the base of the first ring made, tie, hide, cut. Looking at the chart for the second round, we see the first ring of 4 sets of 6 with 3 picots, 1 of which joined, then 4 sets of 4 double stitches with 3 picots, then 4 sets of 6 double stitches with 3 picots, 2 of which are joined, and then we do not reverse our work. And notice that the arch here is in the opposite direction from the arch where we reversed our work. 8 double stitches, reverse our work, and make the large ring of 8 double stitches, and then 4 sets of 3 double stitches with picots, a picot, and 8 double stitches. Reverse our work, make our 8 to match this one, and you'll want to match them in size as much as you can, and then do not reverse the work, make the smaller ring, make the chain as we go around. I'll be using red and yellow on this round, and I'll start with red on the smaller ring. So this is 6 picot 6 join 6 picot 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Picot 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Join to the first picot of any chain on the first round. So I'm going to choose that first picot. And join. One. That piece of tail is trying to get caught in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Picot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Double check. I've got 4 sets of 6 and 3 picots. Close my ring. When you're working with larger rings, such as this and the even bigger one that we're going to make, sometimes the ring will look unbalanced. Remember that your pattern stitches are around a core, so you can move them around to balance out that ring so that it is symmetrical and nice and round. We reverse our work. That means our pattern is going to become our core. And we pick up what will be our pattern thread, place it around our hand, and this is 4 sets of 4 double stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4. Picot, 1, 2, 3, 4. Picot, 1, 2, 3, 4. Notice this doesn't want to snug up. That's because a couple of stitches back, my core became the pattern for a half of a stitch. So I'm going to undo my work, back to the point where the pattern stopped sliding across the core. See it? Do you see it looped around there? Now that I'm there, I'll pull my core nice and taut, and the pattern is now sliding as it should. See that? So let's see, I've got 4 picot, 4 and 2, 3, 4. Got 1, 2, 3 sets of 4. I need 4 sets of 4. Picot, 1, 2, 3, 4. Pull that up snug. And you see the arch is out away from the ring just as it was on the first round. You're going to see a difference when we do the do not reverse. But we do reverse at this point. And we make another ring. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and we join to the last picot of the previous ring, making sure that everything is laying flat, nothing is twisted. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We join to the next picot. I needed some more space so I can make my loop bigger. In the chain, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Picot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Make sure I've got my chain right. 1, 2, 3, 4 sets. 3 picos. Close. Even if we didn't have the written instructions, the fact that our next chain with 8 double stitches arches in the opposite direction tells us that we do not reverse at this point. So our pattern stays pattern. And we do 8 double stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Pull that up snug. We reverse our work and we make the large ring. That's 8, and then 4 sets of 3 and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Picot. 1, 2, 3. Picot. 1, 2, 3. Picot. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4 sets. Picot. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Picot 8. Picot 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Close the ring. Nice and snug. Reverse the work. Make a chain of 8 double stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Do not reverse the work, which means our pattern will stay pattern, and we're going to be making the ring. What we want to do at this point is, as we snug up, those 2 chains should be about the same length. Now we do our 4 sets of 6 joining in 2 places. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Join to the previous ring. Checking to make sure everything is flat, nothing is twisted. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Join to the next picot on round 1. Check for twisting on that join. It was trying. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3 sections. Picot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 4 sections and 3 picots. Close the ring. Reverse our work and make our chain. We continue in that pattern until we get to the last ring. Occasionally, no matter how hard you try, you end up with a gap. In a case like this, where we're coming back into another element of the pattern, when we snug that element up, it will close that gap. 1, 2, 3, 4. You go. 1, 2, 3, 4. You go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. I pull those threads in through the rings to keep them out of my way. Compare this chain to this chain. You want them to be about the same. Now we're at the last ring, and we're going to join at the previous picot, the last picot from round 1, and the first picot of the first ring. And joining to the first picot of the first ring to complete the round of small rings on this round. And then we have one more spike out to do. See, we have our 12 rings around. Just kept right on going. I've got to take some out. When you're doing a project and you found that you've made a mistake some ways beyond the mistake, you have to make a decision. Am I going to untie the knots, or is it more efficient to cut my losses, cut my work back, tie on carefully, a new start at that point, and then continue. With only 3 stitches to untie, it was much more efficient to untie. 1, 2, 3. pulled it down faster than I closed it. I'll just pull it back out. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. Cut it off. Now let's see. See that? Pull those threads out. I was holding them. Now we'll just let that dry for about an hour, and it'll be all finished. Now to cut it off, cut off the tails. One of the things you want to do is be careful not to cut your existing work. That means going back and redoing. Been there. Done that. There's Martha's Snowflake. I'm going to do one more video on Martha's Snowflake, and that's on embellishing the snowflake. I do thank you for watching. Have a good day, and God bless.